And so it came down to this: 184-kilometre run over spectacular dunes around Baja-Hail to the west of Baja-Hail, titles to be decided, and of course bragging rights, if all goes well. The final stage of the Baja-Hail rally, the usual mix of dunes and flat-out pistes, something the riders in particular simply love about the place, but everyone looked happy. Let's go to work. Abdulaziz Artli, leader of the quads battle at the start by 4 minutes, but suffered a navigation error. He looped back to make the waypoint and avoid an automatic 15-minute penalty. Still a lot of time lost, but would his diversion cost him the title? Haitham Al-Attiyah was on his case and found Ahil on course. They rode home together, friends off the bike. They must have wondered who would triumph. In the end, it was the treble one who finished number one, Al-Attiyah, winning the quads. Well, I didn't expect the win. I didn't mind if I finished first or second, to be honest. If I finished second, then Abdulaziz is first. My win is his win, and vice versa. Jonathan Thomas Finn had a dream day, followed all the right tracks and found some lines that had been set by Al-Attiyah, who stormed the field. This Canadian, former Moto3 junior champion though, well, just securing the stage win, nothing less, and finishes fifth overall. This only his second ever rally after Jeddah in December. Mohamed Balouchi, well, our rally winner, the secret is in the number. Mohamed Balouchi dominated Baja-Hail in November, and he's done it again. Back-to-back wins on this venue. Disappointing Dakar, of course, but he's now being able to push that behind him.
I'm so happy. I was survival mode in Dakar, and now back on the track. I'm really happy to be doing this still, and alhamdulillah.
Mohamed's fourth on the day, but he is our champion. Careful, sensible, he did the job. Alex McGuinness, runner-up on the final stage, his first career podium, a young man with a huge future. Let's meet him.
My name's Alex McGuinness. I'm 18 and I think I'm the youngest here. I started riding the bike because some of my friends from school were riding bikes. Then I just enjoyed the speed. Same with the rally now. I always like the fast stages. Yeah, there's a lot of people who ride in Dubai, so the community is quite big, and then slowly moved to the rally scene. When you're on the bike, you just you're so focused, especially in the fast stuff, that you don't think of anything else, I guess. Especially in Dubai, you have so much like freedom almost. In the dunes in Dubai, it's always like you can go anywhere. I guess the dream is to do this with like a proper team around and to make it a job, but it's still early days. Yeah, I realized that. My team is in Dubai. This is the wrong size as well. Motorzone, but now it's more Malay moto style. I'm doing all the work on the bike, but my mechanical skills are good. But if you, okay. But if you ask like some people who I ride with, like Maki and Brett, those guys, they'd say a different story. They don't trust me around the bike, but I figure it out. The long plan, there's no plan. But the short plan, hopefully to do Dakar in the next year or so, but it depends on sponsors and all this. But for the rest of the year, to finish the World Championship and try and fight for the Junior World Championship.
And 5.
Nasser Al-Attiyah came to Baja-Hail Rally in supreme form. He won the regional stages here in the Dakar, and he felt he knew every dune. He blasted through the field of riders and cars and finished just before everybody. Remarkable. And he is.
I'm really quite happy, you know. We need it, you know, before the big race in Abu Dhabi. Always I win, and even in Dakar, you know, I win all the stage, and it's good. I am happy, you know, what we did for this race. I think will help us. I hope next year will be only in Baja-Hail.
When things go well in this sport, life is good. Just ask Case Colin. Electrical issues yesterday meant that he struggled, and today, issues totally resolved. The Jubali team flew home to second on the stage, proving that without stage 1 issues, it could have been the T3 title. Well, that title was battled for royally. Yasser Zaidan began at the final stage with a narrow 51-second advantage. Sometimes the best form of defence, though, is attack, and he had no choice. The man chasing him hard was none other than dark horse racing star Salah Abdullah Al-Zaif. An amazing battle ensued. Al-Zaif began the stage chasing the leader and slowly gained time over the 184 kilometres. He found his rival, followed it home. In the end, Al-Zaif wins the T3 class by a margin of just 9 seconds. Thanks be to God, he says, I'm so happy. It's a very big win to be leading the Saudi Championship and the T3 World Cup. A great achievement. And of course, we've combined all of those championships with this result. At one point, Jeremy Varnier thought that he'd done enough. He led T4 this morning, and had a speeding investigation gone against Navarro, it could have been a different story. Second place in a class by a margin of just 57 seconds. It blows hot and cold in the desert. Just ask Paul Navarro. He monstered the course and thought he'd done enough to win the T4 class, but then a nervous wait ensued while speeds in restricted zones were checked. In the end, he was declared our winner for T4. Nasser Al-Attiyah in charge. The national class has been amazing here in Hail. Local drivers determined to fly, and in more ways than one, as we've seen. Today's course held no fears for this field. Local knowledge perhaps. Betab Al-Qanoun had a wild day. In the prologue, of course, he looked like it was rally over. Well, he stormed back yesterday, and today he did precisely the same. Second in the finale, fifth in class. He'll be back. Two cars dominated the nationals. Al-Mashna Al-Ramli, who won the prologue and was always ready to pounce on Abdulaziz Al-Yaish, who won stage one. But Abdul Al-Yaish was simply in charge. Leading by 9.5 minutes at the start today, he extended his gap overall into Hail.
Today the stage was really nice. It had a lot of bumps in the beginning. It shaked us a lot, and then we got the flats. We lied down. I kept flying. I never left. I never drive slow, although I'm giving 9 minutes, but I'm trying to compete with the factories.
And he did so well. The margin in the end, nearly 12.5 minutes. The Hail Rally, always full of fun and drama, great racing, wonderful hosts. Rallying loves this place.